Hey everyone, it's me, Stephanie here,
Hi, I'm Laura.
and you are at the Rep Corner. I'm so excited. I'm interviewing my good friend here, Laura, today, and she is going to share a little bit about her reason, her why, her story, why she's doing this wrap business, and maybe something that she shares with people when she sits down for a cup of coffee to share this business opportunity. So, tell us a little bit about your journey or your story.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been on my own from a very young age, at 16 actually, younger than, a lot of people on average. And so I learned very quickly to take complete accountability and responsibility for everything that I did in life. And part of those lessons, I think, gave me strengths that I now possess today that I can apply in my business.
Absolutely.
And I'm so grateful for. I wouldn't take them back. People say, what would you do with your life or change this if you had to do it over again? And that's a catch-22. You can't say you'd change something because that could dynamically change where you are today. And so I'm grateful for the highs and the lows. And I remember one specific low was, when I was really at that pivotal point of, moving on with my semi-adult life, and my father at the time had gotten remarried, and my stepmom really did not have a heart for the new family coming in. And as much as we tried to make it work out, it just didn't work out. And unfortunately, part of that equation was me being displaced from the home to make it more comfortable for her. So I remember him dropping me off at the mall actually in Riverside before the mall even opened. And this was years ago. And the parking lot was empty. It was an overcast day. And he said, I had no idea why I had gotten up that morning, basically. He woke me up to get ready, and I had no idea what was in store for me. And when he dropped me off, he said, you need to find a job because you have to find a way to support yourself. And as much as that stung, there was that part of that rebellious spirit in me as a young girl that almost felt like I'm finally free, because the household did lack a lot of love, and it was, abusive in emotional ways. And it almost felt like I'd rather be here in the cold outside by myself than to be in an environment where I wasn't being appreciated or loved. But I also realized too that, I had to step out of that fear and out of that moment and actually go in and pursue my life, whatever that was going to hold. And so I've always looked for things to better myself, and there was never anybody to fall back on. There was never but anybody to blame whether I made it through life or I didn't. Like I said, I'm thankful for that lesson as well. So when network marketing was approached to me multiple times throughout my young adulthood, I loved the concept. I always loved the concept. I thought right away I got it. There was no question. It was just a matter of me finding that right passionate fit and also being mentally mature enough to really take it by the reins. So when I got introduced to this company, I have been a hairdresser for many, many years, love my craft, love my business, but I was chained to my chair. I didn't own my life. I didn't have the ability to step away to do things that I wanted without the sacrifice of income. And that balance really oppresses you in a lot of ways. So in order to change that and to shift that, I found a way to work this part-time in and around my business that I was already doing.
Right.
I had some contacts and connections. My business exploded because my attitude was positive about it. I believed in it wholeheartedly. I had amazing results with it myself. And the people that it has brought into my life, I could never, ever, ever be more grateful or more thankful, because these people are now what is impacting me. And it's now my pleasure and passion to go out and just show this opportunity and bless as many other people as I can. So, there was a pivotal point that affected my mindset, even though I didn't know it at 16, that has played its role and come to pass now. So when I see people who are really stuck and broken and they've lost all hope and belief in life and they really live in a box, it's such a pleasure to talk with somebody and to open that up and see what happens.
That's right.
So, in a nutshell.
That is so awesome. Thank you for sharing today, because honestly, somebody needed to hear that. And I am so grateful and blessed to have you in my life, because truly that's the kind of things that this business does, is it brings people together, and we are better together.
Yes.
So thank you for sharing that today.
No problem.
All right.
I hope it blessed somebody.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
the Rap Corner.